say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for Trae Young.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Josh Giddey, who's Ellis out there with MP. Then it's Terry, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Alexander Walker in at shooting guard, and Reza Shea at the small forward. Okongwu is out there with Newell, and it's Young in at the 1. At this point of the season, you can really start, Richard, to feel teams kicking into gear.
Oh, this is about the time when things seem to get rolling. I know I wasn't necessarily a ready out the gate type player. It takes some games to get into your groove.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Reza Shea. No good from outside. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Offline with his 3. Here's Reza Shea. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Giddey kicks to MP. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his fire pump.
Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Pass to Newell. Just 5 on the clock. Now, Reza Shea. And a miss there on the triple. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 3. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now here's Vucevic. Back to MP. Reza Shea with the steal. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He tallied 32 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. It's been an incredible stretch for him, and we'll find out soon enough if he can keep it going. Send it back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Newell. 5 to shoot. Okongwu with a screen on Giddey. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got his second bucket of the game to go. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Pass to McCoy. Stop the run. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Newell. Scoreless thus far.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Young taking his time here. Ricochet with it. MP's there. The Bulls with the lead. The finish. And the dunk by MP.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And here's Young from the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Giddey. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And getting going again here. Making some changes here. Kennard against Terry. Pass to Young. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
So for Chicago right now, Josh Giddey is out there with Terry. Then it's MP. Then it's Collins. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. Now, here is Young. He has 5.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Collins setting the pick for MP. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Giddey, following the bucket by the Hawks. The 3 from MP. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Young passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Bulls trail by 5. Now here's Giddey, still scoreless. Smith sets the pick for MP. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Took him no time at all on that one. Newell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, "I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do." Kevin?
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Reza Shea in for Luke Kennard. Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic comes in for Zach Collins. And Buzelis subbed in for Jalen Smith. And Okongwu has it in the corner. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bulls trail by 8. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Giddey against Young. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. That's to Reza Shea. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. That's 7 points for Reza Shea.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Back to Reza Shea. Okongwu finds Young. To the middle. And that one's good. Reza Shea. Reza Shea's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Young's shot is off. That will count. The shot misses. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running this.
All right, next, let's look. Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. MP really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Newell out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate his shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by MP. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Alexander Walker on the wing. Covered by MP.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Down low, here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-star.
And a wide open look for MP. Another miss by MP.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Young. Here's Rizashea. Lets it go from deep. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. And 12 points for Rizashea.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Hawks. Jones checked in for the Bulls. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Kennard setting the pick for Rizashea. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Chicago. It's a 13-point game. MP kicks to Jones. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Okongwu with a screen on MP. Bounce pass from Rizashea. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Jones. Terry dishes to MP. Terry kicks to MP. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Here's Newell. Pass to Rizashea. And here's Kennard. No good with the triple. Inside, here's MP. Now Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Here's Alexander Walker. Now Okongwu, 14 points for him. Rizashea with it from downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Jones. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Okongwu for the Hawks. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of.
Making a change here. Krejci's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. MP's checked in for Trey Jones. And Terry's subbed in for Okoro. So for Chicago right now, Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Terry in at the 2. Tipped away. Houston passes to Kennard. Pass to Krejci. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Porzingis with a screen on Terry. And they call an illegal screen here. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
The Hawks' shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Krejci, covered by MP. Shooting, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is under review.
Determined.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one is off. Even after pivoting towards their youth, the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
Kennard against Giddey. Back to Kennard. Pass to Krejci. Here's Houston. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Pass to Kennard. To the inside. It's stolen by Buzelis. All alone. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks.